Welcome everybody to another episode of What Would I Do? And this time we are talking about Rengar. And I know, calm your horses, put the pitchforks away. Yes, I know he's getting a rework in the Assassin redesign, whatever. I know that. But I'm doing this because of that, and I'm going to give some thoughts of what I would personally do with Rengar, since I like Rengar. I actually like Rengar a lot. In fact, he is one of my top champions played. I mean, Mordekaiser for number 1, Olaf at number 2, Shaco at number 3, Rengar, Swain. Those are like my top 5. But what would I do with Rengar? Well, let's first go over with it. What do I dislike about Rengar? Honestly, the fact that he doesn't really fulfill the fantasy that I had for him when he first came out. He's supposed to be the motherfucking predator, the ugly motherfucker, and Kha'Zix is supposed to be the alien. Now Kha'Zix, he makes a good fucking alien. Don't get me wrong. I think Kha'Zix is perfect as he is. He can maybe use a buff for some things, maybe a nerf, but as a general rule, Kha'Zix is good. But Rengar, he's like the jump scare king. I'm not gonna lie, and that's fun to do. Going out of stealth, deleting someone, and causing someone to crap their pants. I like doing that. That's fun. In fact, I was actually going to wear... Where'd he go? I was going to wear this shirt because of that. Oops, this way. But I decided to go with my Sebastian shirt because I haven't had the chance to wear it for a while. Actually, ever. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. So I decided to wear this one. But he's the jump scare king. I don't like that. But it doesn't fit his fantasy. In my personal opinion, it doesn't fit his fantasy. Like I said, he's supposed to be the predator, an honorable hunter that goes out and hunts the most skilled and dangerous prey there is. Excuse me. But at the moment, he's not that. He goes into stealth and then he shows up to delete your AD carry and walks away. That's honestly kind of boring. I mean, it's fun to do, don't get me wrong, I love doing it. But it's boring, and it's not really goes with the I'm going after your strongest because that's the most honorable thing to do fantasy that they kind of had when he came out. So, honestly, I'm not sure what I would do for his skills. I like his Q, I like his ferocity, I like his Q. I might change his I would change his W a bit because like I said, he roars to give him some more armor and magic resist, which, okay, I can see why he does that, but maybe make it more... like I said, with the heal, though, it doesn't make that much sense. But if it is empowered, maybe with his empowered W, make it more of a, like a marking system, maybe? I don't know, that's more over your Warwick's thing. But I would mostly focus on cementing Rengar in the fantasy of him being the predator, going out, being able to going out, cementing him deeply into the jungle because that's kind of where he was supposed to be, and yeah, that's kind of where he is currently. So that's good, but giving him the honorable predator role, the going out, getting the trophies for the strongest. Like, you can only collect trophies from someone you haven't killed before. I do think that. There's no point in getting 20 trophies from the same very sad AD carry that you spent the whole game just murderizing and becoming godlike. That goes against the fantasy. But maybe get a unique trophy for every single champion in the game, from the enemy team. So that's 5 trophies total, and like I said, make him, he has to be an assassin, but make him more of a fighter assassin like Nocturne, where Nocturne will go in out of nowhere, jump on you, and then he'll start fighting and ripping you to shreds. Maybe do something like that with Rengar. He's still stealth, he's still an assassin, but once he goes in, he stays in the fight until the fight ends or he dies, instead of him jumping in, deleting someone, walking out. Which, again, can be fun to do. Doesn't really, I don't like it that it's Rengar though. If I want to do that, I'll play Shaco, or I'll play I'll play Shaka. That's the only other assassin I really play. Or Kha'Zix, actually. Kha'Zix is good for that. But Rengar, I think, should be cemented in a fighter assassin, like Nocturne. He goes in, he can kill someone really quickly, but once he's in the fight, he stays in the fight. Rengar should be the same way. So maybe, like I said, there was something that they were going to do way back when they first were going to redo Rengar and turn him into a fighter. A fighter. Yeah, that's what they were going to turn him to do. An assassin fighter. And they had something called the Q train, where you would Q, get a ferocity, you would you would use your abilities, build up to 4 ferocity, then you Q, and then your Q would be off cooldown, and you Q again, and that's your main move. And like I said, that's kind of boring, but it was an attack reset, and it was for the fact that you were fighting. That's it. You were just become a fighter. You would jump in, kill something, and then you were a fighter for the rest of the match, or for the rest of the team fight. And honestly, I think that's the best way to go with Rengar. And you know what? Actually, maybe to cement it, maybe we can give him some traps. Like I said, his bola is great. I like his bola. Don't change his bola. Make it a little bit less clunky to use, but don't change his bola. But make his W like a trap. Because the Predator uses traps, so why not have the Predator of League of Legends use traps? Instead, he just has a bola, which is interesting, but a trap that, when sprung, like I said, this is only empowered, but when sprung, it snares them and marks them for X amount of time. It's sort of like a Nidalee or a Caitlyn trap, but in this case, if you haven't got a bounty off of them, and they're marked, and Rengar gets to see them for a few seconds, but only Rengar can see them. Now that might be really hard to do, but it would make sense. I would do more of the predator prey sort of scenario. But those are just a few ideas. So my main things what I would do with Rengar: keep him an assassin, but turn him into a fighter assassin like Nocturne, where he goes in, kills something, then he stays in the fight until the fight's over. That's what I would do, Rengar. That's all I got for this one. Next week, I'm probably going to be talking about Shaco, because Shaco needs some love. He really does. But for now, I'm the creator. This is Sebastian. This was Rengar, and I'll see you guys later.